Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Don't Escape, 4 Days to Survive. In the previous episode, we met the pilot of the helicopter that crashed into our place, and, well, she has a plan for getting off the planet, because apparently the moon is going to crash into it any day now. But first, we had to survive a massive heat wave that would have cooked us alive, if it were not for the help of our allies. Well, our new allies. Alright, another dream. Door's still locked. Let's check the window. Ah. Bandits. So, you had another bad dream? Yeah. Not a very pleasant one. There were these people. Thugs. Bandits. They raided our hideout. They had guns. They wanted to kill us. So we have to defend ourselves. What is it, Cody? You seem excited. I have something important to tell you. It's like super duper important. We have to prepare for tonight, even more than yesterday. Yes, Cody, I know. But you don't know why yet. I don't? I thought, shh, I had a dream. There were like dozens of zombies coming towards the house. They wanted my brain. We have to protect it. I don't want to be eaten. I had those ugly faces and they were slowly walking with their arms in front of them. Speaking to me, all like, brains. Cody, zombies are not real. You had a bad dream, that's all. The giant spiders are? What? No, why? Your dreams are... Why? Your dreams are better than mine? I'm not saying that they are better. So you believe me that there are zombies coming after me? No one is chasing you, Cody. Hope zombies will think you are the tasty. David, there's something I have to tell you. I also had a dream. You saw what I saw? No. I saw a city. I know where to find the spaceship, David. Or at least, I know how to look for it. What? Where? A side reel. The corporation that built those ships had a number of outposts and offices across the... well, everywhere, actually. In my dream, I saw one of them in the deserted city in the southwest. It's just an office, but if we get there, we might find the location of the spaceship outpost. So, you don't know for certain. David, have I doubted your dreams for 1 second? I need you to trust me on this one. We've got to get there as soon as possible, before we spend any time preparing for what's coming tonight. Alright. He doesn't have anything. Fried to coal. Yeesh. Well, like Kate said, we have to do this before we do anything else. The city didn't survive even the first weeks after the apocalypse. Hit by earthquakes, it was quickly abandoned, only to be swallowed by the sands after the climate changed. I never liked the idea of going there. It was like a massive tombstone emerging from the wasteland, luring travelers so it could become a grave for more victims. This was the place we had to go. This is the place. Any questions? This isn't the outpost you were looking for, right? Have you been listening to me at all? Of course this isn't the outpost. I was looking for... That one has a launch pad and a spaceship. This one... well, this is an office. What exactly are we looking for here? Coordinates. We need to know where the launch pad outpost is located. Look for any documents or maps you can find. It's gotta be somewhere here. What are your connections with Sidereal Plexus? I don't know what you mean. Well, how did you know about the spaceship thing in the first place? Can we have this conversation another time? It's a long story. Right. No more questions. Let's move then. Big ol' sand dune. See, do you want to climb up the sand dune? Yep. Can't run up this one. There's an opening the... Watch out! Oh, God. Help! Help me! Are you sure you want to save Cody? You might not have enough time to save both of your friends. You have no choice in this matter. You have to save one of them, and the other will die. Ah! No! Barry! Barry! Can you hear me? David, we are on a roof, and this hole seems to go all the way down. It's at least a 4-story drop, if not more. He couldn't survive that. Maybe he did. Maybe he landed on sand. How can you know? Barry! David. It's all right. You're safe. Calm down. Where's Barry? I'm sorry. I couldn't grab both of you. No! Why didn't you save Barry? Please don't make it any more difficult than it already is. David, I know this is terrible, but we can't let him die for nothing. Get to the opening. I'll try to find another way in. Find the location of that base. Look for documents or a map of some sort. We'll just meet up later. Good luck. Oh, boy. Chart. This chart has some lines of different heights and curves. I have no idea what exactly it represents. Electrical voltages? Something with semiconductors? Okay, broken computer. Time wasn't very versatile to this particular computer. How about this one? This computer doesn't seem to work. Collapsed doorway. Elevator door. The elevator is stuck mid-floor. I don't think getting inside would be a good idea. It's so dark in here. Don't be scared, Cody. Not. What was that? I am scared. I don't want to be here. It's okay, I'm here. We'll get what we came for, and then we'll just leave. Okay? It's locked. Dead body. He has an ID on his neck. Hydroplexus Jacob Salmon? Huh, something on the other side. Key. I'll take it. I don't think any of these computers are going to be of any help to us, but maybe this? Bingo. Backup battery. Let's see. Emergency power supply. Pin A equals 50. Pin B equals 10. Okay. So that's 20. Negative 10. 10. Unknown. 20. Negative 30. So that's negative 10, I guess. 10. That must be a 5. So I guess it can't go into the negatives. A has to be 50. So let's see. 60. 30. 10. And I guess 15. That's 55. Okay, that gets us 50. 20. 10. 0. That gets negative 10. That's kind of the opposite of what we need. That gets us 25. Gets us 35. That gets us 5. We need 5 more. Let's see, that's 40. Gets us 25. let's try this instead. 60. It's 25. I think it's got to go this way. Nope. This way. Okay, let's try this way instead. That would get us 50, so if I were to actually do this... it gets 0. So if I do it like this... there we go. Alright, that gets the power back on. Working PC and a fax machine. Confidential. We evacuate to our designated launch pad. I've emailed you the map. Please find an email titled Escape and open the attachment. In front of the building, 3 buses will be waiting for everyone. Buses A and B are being prepared for less important employees. Please ask for seats in the coach marked with the letter C. Departure at 9. Remember, C is the only bus that goes to the launch pad. Have your ID cards with you. This is super important. Crucial thing is to keep calm and follow orders. The trip to the mountains will take less than an hour, and the departure is scheduled for 12. From there, you know what happens. The sleep process will take place right after landing at the target location. Remind yourself of any training instructions you will need. There is a strict and complete ban on talking with people from outside the company. Do not share information with colleagues, friends, or family. This will help us avoid panic. Remember, sharing any information is forbidden and excludes you from the escape list. There are only a few days left in this world. Let's just keep it quiet. We do not want any hindrance at the end. Other instructions will be available outside, including group assignments and locations to which you will be sent. Each of you will be briefed about what happened so you can share this information at the destination. It is very important, crucial, that we do not repeat the same mistakes anywhere else. Just remember, the only way to escape is to stop running. Huh. Internet. This page cannot be displayed. Check your internet browser. Yeah. User Quartz Pass Admin 1. Let's see. Natalie Stanford. Let's see. Jessica's on leave, so human resources is your responsibility for now. List of people on leave this month. Thanks, Stanford. Visitors. Here's the list of people visiting from World SP-4. Sandra Vandera, Deputy Director, SP4 Outpost. Let's see. Geology, Cosmology. Please take care of accommodations. Or guests and prepare all necessary luggage. Find someone who will assist Mrs. Vandera when it comes to Mr. Sampling. You'll be accompanied by Catherine Mayweather. She is our new pilot. Please keep her on a need-to-know basis only and do not disclose any confidential information. There's not much time left until they arrived. Huh? Catherine Mayweather? Pilot? That be Kate? We really need to have a talk. This task is a priority. Okay? Flag this email for breach of company email policy. Hunt is on. Hey, so as we talked during lunch, we should totally go hunting this weekend. I've got a lodge a few miles outside of town where I keep hunting guns and some bear traps. Yeah, I know traps are not perfectly legal, but who cares, right? It's a nice forest with lots of game to chase. Check out the attached map if you want to know how to get there. This place might be worth checking out. I've marked it on my map. I mean guns and, everything else? Yeah, sure. Let's see. No, Mr. Douglas, I will not go out with you. I could say, I'm sorry, but while I don't know you, I assume you'd value me as a truthful person. As such, I have to tell you, I'm not really sorry. Compliance report. Reminder, all employees are required to submit a corporate compliance report by the end of this week. Find the attached report and fill it in. After, please access, This attachment file is corrupted. Okay, pins. So yeah, I've been working on configuring the power output of the backup battery on our floors. You know, it's all a bit makeshift now. No backup battery for guys below us, but it's possible to rewire a battery if needed. Just make sure to feed pin A with 15 volts and pin B with 40 volts. Oh, good. You'd better print it out or write it down because once you start rewiring, this floor will be cut off from emergency power. Not that it's likely to happen, though. Our grid is secure and will last till the end of the world. And hey, how about that hunting weekend? See, you may be aware an unforeseen incident took place on the surface of the moon. Despite the incident, today is still a normal working day. Please do not panic. Additionally, we would like to remind you that you are legally obliged to the company agreement to deny any connection between the company and the recent incident. Oh boy. Are we in danger? No. Remain calm and proceed with your duties. The explosion on the moon poses no direct or indirect threat to Earth and or to the company. Are we in danger? People say the moon is going to hit us. Is it our fault or not? I have my doubts. Can you give us any more detail? You may be aware and unforeseen. Yeah, it took place. Escape. All VIP personnel and researchers must evacuate immediately. Please find attached map with the launch pad location. It might be useful in case our transportation fails. Mr. Sampling, if you are reading this, one of our employees was causing a trouble by spreading unsettling emails. As requested, he has been disposed of. Jacob Salmon. Oof. Well, that explains it. That's it. This is the location we needed. Marked it on my map. Now I can finally get out of here. Okay, what's this one? Bastards. You bastards, you did it. You thought nobody would find out? You destroyed the entire world, you maniacs. I'll make damn sure every police department, every military organization, everyone will forcefully detain each and every one of your workers on site. You are no scientists, you're all charlatans. There will be no place on Earth for you to hide. Joshua Simar, Sunrise Telegram. Oh boy. Alright, so what was it? 40 and 15? Let's say... No, 15 and 40. Mummified body of a long dead worker. I could say something about working overtime, but I'm not really in the mood for jokes. Okay. 15 and 40. What happened? Nothing? David? Do you think Barry's alive? I don't know, kid. I hope he's okay. Me too. Okay. Reset. So, 15 and 40. No, I think I need to go this way, this way, this way. It gets us 5. So this way, and this way. And I need to go to 40. So let's see. This. Then this, and this. Okay. Close. Got me to 50. So if we go this way, that gets me to 30. So this must have been like a 10 or a 20 or something? No, that's a 50. That's a 20. Gets 80. 60. Huh. That's 45. Alright, that gets me 30. That gets me 0. That gets me 15. There, and there. That gets me 15. 60. 0. Okay, that's still 60. 50. 60. 40. Okay, that gets that. the fire hose locked in a glass cabinet. Don't suppose. Bad idea. Seems locked from the other side. Can't fit in there. But Cody probably could. Hey there. Did you crawl through that vent? Hey, Cody, do you think you could crawl through that vent over there? Huh? Why? Because this door is locked. Maybe there's a way to open it from inside. Okay, just wait here. I'll open it. Ta-da! There's nothing here, though. Just some office stuff. Thanks, Cody. Floppy disk. Floppy disk labeled phase control light. I have no idea what it is, yet I feel it's really important. I definitely don't want to leave this thing behind. Okay. It's not powered. Or it's broken. Or both. Stack of papers. Nathan Harvez. The patient has recently joined the Travelers team. With the first training finished, he was admitted to the practical part. Promising results. Sleep control at a level sufficient enough to visit other facilities in the near future. He's in good health, and all indicators are normal. His mental state is currently questionable. The patient feels strong anxiety after waking up since the past few days he has been experiencing a feeling of someone's presence. This is probably due to a seeing incident during the last controlled dreaming. Patient's testimony. I was there, almost for sure. It stood in the shadow. It was looking at me. I did not see it at first, but I felt it. I could not move. I wanted. I tried, but I was paralyzed. I was not even sure if I was still asleep or awake. Then it moved. No trained solutions helped. I lost control, so that's probably reality, right? If I could not do anything, it must have been reality. So, why was he there? I woke up after all. Recommendations. Conduct psychiatric tests again. Move the patient away from dreamers for an indefinite period. Prescribe sedatives. The patient has also made a sketch of an encountered creature. Interesting. 1996. What a year. Year of the beginning of the end. I think it's too far too high to jump. Yeah. Need to find some way to break that open. Oh. Silencer. Gun silencer. What is it doing here? Maybe it's the reason there's a dead guy at the desk. Assassins! You think they're still here? I sincerely doubt that. In case of emergency, break the glass. I think I've done enough glass breaking for now. Wait. Aha! Small rock. They knew you might not bring something to break the glass with. Okay, we're gonna take a fire hose and we're gonna put it down the elevator shaft. Now, this pipe. It's too heavy to move. And Cody, he's too small to help us with that. You want to climb the elevator shaft? It'll take 5 minutes. Yeah. Lab 13, huh? It's locked. Need a key to open it. Well, the other key we had was already used up. Ah, jeez. Harry, you're alive! Looks like my expectations about this place have suddenly dropped. You're terrible. I also feel terrible. What should I do? Got the location of the base? Yes. Good. Get out of here then. Can't leave you like that. Good is done, David. Take the kid and go. Sorry. So sorry I let you fall. It's alright. You've made the right choice. Maggie knew you would make the right choice. Huh? My wife, she knew in her note. She wrote that she knows you'll make the right choice when the time comes. That was for me, but that section, that line, that was for you. I know it. See it. Harry, get up, please. In a sec, okay, kid? Barry's gotta rest his bones a bit. Go, David. Take good care of him and Kate. I don't know where you're going, but I'll meet you. Another life. Bye, Barry. Poor Barry. I have to leave him like this for now. Maybe after finding an exit, there will be time to honor him. I've unlocked it. Kate. David, you've got the location? You really don't care about Barry, do you? Don't you want to ask about him first? I just assumed he is dead. He died for this information, Kate. He died, for God's sake. Like I said, that's what I assumed. Oh, okay. Assume I've got your stupid map, then. Show me it. Take a look. Launchpad is here in the mountains. You can go right away. What about your dream? Bandits, raiders. What about them? If we get to the launch pad fast, they won't be our problem. I don't know, David. You had that dream. It might mean we won't escape them just like that. The ship is still there. It might require a lot of work before it takes off. Those thugs follow us there. No, they can't find out about the ship. We have to deal with them first. We have to stay one more night. You realize you're putting our lives at risk. They have guns. We can't lead them to that ship. Alright, fine. But we're burying Barry. Barry. I'm sorry, David. Poor man. If you want, you could save some time and build a simple grave for your friend. It'll take 21 minutes. He deserves it. Come on, David. You have to go. Farewell, friend. Bye, Barry. Alright. Like Kate said, we can't risk them finding the ship. So we've got to fortify our base. We do have a couple of new locations. We can't go to this one yet. There is the Hunter's Lodge. I'm gonna say we head up that way. Let's see what we can find. Out to the back. What a terrible stink. It's crawling with maggots. I think I'm gonna throw up. Aw, should I hold your hand? God damn it, Kate. This is sickening. Yuck, it smells like, I don't know, worse than anything. Alright, it stinks like hell. I'll give you that. Remove the corpse and prepare the trap for another use. Yeah? Hello? Let me grab a tool for that. See if that can't help. I'm just gonna get rid of the rock. We don't need it anymore. Yeah. No, I smell no better than that dead deer. Alright, well, we're gonna take this trap. Looks like somebody busted in here already. Picture. Painting depicts a wolf or a large dog on a snowy hill. There's a human settlement in the distance. Night is dark and the sky seems hazy. I think I've seen this picture somewhere before. Just trophy with antlers. My antlers is skewed. Can't reach it. How about now? Seems long enough to be able to push the antler. There's a loud click somewhere in the room. No time to sit down. Some visible scratches on the floor as if something was pushed back and forth repeatedly. How about the couch? There was a revolver in the safe. There's still something in there. Box of rifle ammo in the safe. There's one more box inside. Box of revolver ammo. Safe's empty. Well, at least we got some ammunition. Something tells me we're gonna need it. Let's see, bottle of whiskey. Let's see, a rifle scope. That would be useful. Well, no guns, except for the revolver. Box of revolver rounds. Let's load that up. Alright, let's load some of this stuff up. No, honestly, I don't actually really need to. Okay, let's head back to the house. Make some preparations. Alright. A couple of bear traps out here. Let's set the others around here. That's your home? Oh yeah, that's right. He's never been here. It's so cool. It's not my home. I found it deserted. Oh. It's still cool. When we go upstairs, I saw a helicopter sticking out of it. Calm down, Cody. Let me take care of some storage stuff first. I think I'll hold on to this. I'm gonna put the revolver and the box of revolver rounds away. I'm gonna put some rifle rounds in here. Not only that, but I'm gonna attach the silencer. You can spend some time upgrading around. Adding a silencer will make it possible to shoot without drawing a lot of attention. Yes, I would actually like to do that. And I would also like to attach the scope. You could spend some time, yep. And that eats up a lot of our time, but trust me, it's gonna be necessary. I'll put away the ID badge, put away the fax document, photocopier document. I don't need those. This can be stored for now. I'm gonna hold on to the crowbar for the time being. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Kate about something. Mayweather. Catherine Mayweather. Huh? Is that your name? Why do you ask? I've seen in one of the documents you worked for a side reel, didn't you? Briefly. I didn't even know where this office was before the dream I just had. I definitely wasn't important enough to earn my place on the lifeboat, it appears. Why hide it? Why conceal that information? Isn't it obvious, David? Sidereal caused it. All of it. The moon? Yes. And more than that. I wasn't directly involved, but you can imagine I don't want to be shot in the face by a stranger for mentioning that my employers accidentally destroyed the world. I mean, it's a valid point. Okay, what else are you hiding? Nothing. Jeez, David. I'm sorry, but I think you know more than you say. That turned out to be truth in the past, and I think it's still the case. Alright, you don't have to trust me if you don't want to. Just help me get to that ship. So, from the documents I've found, it seems people from this office were evacuated to the launch pad. Wouldn't that mean the ship is long gone? It's not gone. How do you know? Dreams, David. I also keep having them. Where do you think those dreams come from? How is it even possible? I believe those are visions, sent by someone. I'd think you're crazy if I didn't have the same thoughts myself. Maybe we're both crazy then. Well, that's always possible. I'll be back. Okay, let's head out to the truck and empty it out. Let's see, I'm not gonna need this, I'm not gonna need this. As a matter of fact, I can just dump these. I need to make space for other stuff. Bandage? Actually, I think a bandage is something I'm gonna need. Gas can's always good to have, just in case. I think duct tape I can leave here, but I think I'll leave the rest of the tools. Okay, now, next place we're gonna want to go is the gas station. Stop. You hear that, guys? Yeah, somebody's talking. Shh. Won't catch much from here. We can sneak to the shop and listen from there. And that's why I'm not sure if it's a good idea. You're a coward and a fart knocker, Sarge. We need their supplies, so we're gonna take them. And their crib is totally dope. Amazing defensive spot for us to use. My point exactly. It's gonna be a good defensive spot for us. It is a good defensive spot for them. Don't crack me up. We've been watching them for some time now. It's just two dudes, a chick, and a freaking brat. One trifling happy family plus a blazed uncle. And there's freaking 20 of us, including your army boy scouts. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn right I am. I want your men to be ready at dusk. I've welcomed you into the gang, but it's time to start paying off, Sarge. Yeah. Alrighty, we're heading back to the construction site to tell the boys the plan. I think I know what construction site he's talking about. I've seen one back on the helicopter. I'll mark it on your map. Maybe we'll pay them a visit later. Coming? Yeah, I'll just finish getting that fuel and take another look at the gas station shop. Okay, catch you later. Yeah, later. Jerk. Alright guys, you stay here. I might need your help in case there's trouble. I hope you know what you're doing. Give me one good reason to not unload the whole clip into your face. That better be a damn good reason. I've come to bargain. Want to negotiate peace before a war breaks out between our groups. War? Listen, son, I don't know what world you live in, but it's not going to be a war. It's going to be a massacre. You have nothing to give us that we can't take by force. Or can you prove me wrong? Listening. You a sergeant? People that were with you called you Sarge. You really a sergeant? Heh, you used to be. Sergeant first class, to be specific. But that doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past. The nickname is all I have from that life. That guy on a bike mentioned something about your men. Is it your squad? Jesus, you've been listening to all that? Yeah, it's my squad, alright. What's left of it, 4 men. They still take orders from me, even if we're not soldiers anymore. Who's the guy you talked to? They call him Razor. He's the leader of the gang. Technically my boss. Also a guy that will most likely kill you. I would avoid him at all costs if I were you. So, why did you join him? Are you kidding me? As if I had a choice. We were alone, me and what was left of my squad. There's no more army, no more HQ, no government. We had nowhere to go. No supplies, no food, no shelter. Razor took us in exchange for our muscles. Even if I'm not proud of it. So, I think that's all for now. For now. Are we shooting each other next? I was hoping that could be avoided. Just go away and I'll pretend I haven't seen you, okay? Forgot the wrench. Okay, you again. Need some help? No. Come on, you'll never open this valve with your bare hands. Why do you even help me? Because I feel it's the right thing to do. Thanks. You again? Got enough fuel? Yeah, thanks for your help, I guess. No problem. I guess this is how it should be. You don't have to fight, you know. There's no need for violence. We can all live in peace. Can we? I'm not sure. You were a soldier, man of honor. Can't believe someone like you would sign up for a slaughter of innocent people. Times have changed, son. I have changed. Nothing is as it used to be. Honor won't feed you, won't give you a shelter. Times have changed. So did we, to survive. You pose no threat. You don't have to kill us to survive. long as you live, you are a threat to Razor. He won't let you just walk out of this. He will follow you and hunt you down. Because you're more than just an obstacle for him. You are his prey. I'm not talking about Razor. I'm talking about you. I do what I can to survive. This is not how soldiers act. This is not who you are. I told you, I'm no longer a soldier. This is who I am now. Okay? Just let us go. We won't leave the house if you want it so much. Nobody has to die. You and I both know this is not going to happen. You can leave, but Razor will follow you and hunt you down. Because you're more than just an obstacle, you are prey. Okay? Look, there's a kid with me, Cody. He's 10 or something. He doesn't have to go through this. Oh, but he does. He very much has to go through this. We all go through this. Nobody ever asks us. I had a son, you know. Do you think anyone asked me for an opinion when a panicked crowd trampled my poor boy into a mashed sack of broken bones? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was sorry too. I was supposed to protect those people when they tried to evacuate, and I couldn't even protect my boy. So no, the fact that you have a kid on your happy team doesn't give you a golden ticket of mercy. Not from me, at least. Yeesh. Okay. Moon is falling on our heads. Yeah? Wow, I didn't notice. Maybe I was too busy trying to look after myself and my squad because the damn moon exploded and is falling on us. What I meant was, it is going to crash into the earth. Like, really soon. Good. Good. It's all gonna end. It has to. This whole nightmare. Let me tell you a story, okay? Sure. Our squad was helping with evacuation. We were on a chopper, hovering above a football stadium where people had gathered. We were picking up the wounded to get them to safety. Suddenly, bam! Another earthquake started and everything went to hell. Literally, the ground split open, bursting out red flames. You know the Bible. I'm not an expert. I wasn't a religious man either, but after seeing all this, just seeing a whole stadium full of people being swallowed by hell itself in one chomp, it was then that I realized, there is no hope. Nothing is going to end well. This is Judgment Day, final chapter of mankind. Okay? Times are not just changing. Times are coming to an end. These are the final days. Can't you see? It will all be over soon. Maybe. We still bother. We're not all putting bullets to our heads. We still fight to survive. Yes, we're still trying to survive against all odds. Still, we're most likely all going to die. Our time is running out. And here we are, standing in the wasteland, with our hands close to our guns. Preparing to fight like a bunch of idiots. What do you suggest we do then? Sarge, take your men and leave. What? Are you kidding? You don't respect Razor. You don't like him. You only work for him because your squad is counting on you. But this is not the right way. Deep down, you know I'm right. Razor won't save you from the end. The question is, what kind of man are you going to be when the end comes? What do you want to see in the eyes of your squad? You're right. There's no point in denying it. Talk to my squad. We'll change our ways while we still can. Alright. Guess this is goodbye then. Take my squad and leave right before dusk. Make no mistake, Razor will still try to get you. So you'll have to deal with the rest of his men. How many people will he have? Without us, he's down to 15. Still, that's a hell of a lot more than you have. Good luck, son. You'll need it. Sarge? Thanks. Good luck out there in the wasteland. Alright, so that's taken care of. Unfortunately, we are actually running out of time. And it turns out I didn't need the whiskey or the bandage either way. That's fine. But yeah, well, looks like we're not finishing this day in one episode, so it's gonna have to wait for next time. We've at least convinced the sergeant to take his men and walk away. So that's something at the very least, but we still got to deal with the rest of Razor's men. But anyways, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.